Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I was really excited because I ordered myself a new palette which I've been so eager to try, and here it is, the Morphe / Jaclyn Hill collab palette. So without further ado, let's get into this video. Hey lovelies, so as for today's video I will be reviewing the Jaclyn Hill collab with Morphe palette, and this palette is the Bling Boss. So this palette was launched on the 26th of June 2018. So as you lovelies already know, Morphe collaborated with Jaclyn Hill for their 35 eyeshadow palette volume 2. So when Jaclyn Hill collabed with Morphe to make the 35 eyeshadow palette volume 2, she actually created about 100 different shades to sort of play around with to make the volume 2 palette. 1 year later, Jaclyn Hill decided to recollab with Morphe so that she could release her collection and all the other shadows that were kept in the vault during the time she collabed for the 35 eyeshadow palettes. So this is where the Jaclyn Hill collaboration with Morphe Vault happened. Jaclyn Hill's Vault Collection palettes are literally stunning. They are absolutely gorgeous, their color stories is literally on point, and they are so beautiful, and the pigment is just pressed amazingly. So for today's video, I am reviewing the Bling Boss palette, which is part of Jaclyn Hill's Vault. The color story on the Bling Boss palette literally had me sold the second I saw it on the Selfridges UK website. It was just such a stunning palette, so beautiful to look at, and I just automatically knew that that palette was going to be mine the second I saw it online. So the first shadow I used at the very beginning of this review was the shade Hush Hush. I love the nude sort of pink effect. I think it is absolutely stunning. It is such a crease sort of shade. The pigment was amazing and it was so beautiful to sort of just blend in with all the other shades. The second shadow I used on this palette was the shadow called Sparks. You guys, this red is absolutely stunning. I fell in love with it pretty much the second I saw it, and the second I started placing it on my lid. It was literally just such a beautiful shade. So the third shadow I used on this palette was the Gem shadow. This pigment was insane. The purple was absolutely lush. The blending overlays was so easy and blendable. I fell in love with the shade so much, you guys. So the fourth shadow I used was a Pizzazz. It's almost like a dulled down sparkling red, sort of very champagne sort of red, almost like a pink. This shade was so beautiful. I loved how sparkly it was, and it was just such a metallic sort of glittery vibe. It was literally stunning. So right now I am using the shadow Mystic. You guys, this shadow was absolutely amazing, and I honestly loved the darkness in this sort of burgundy sort of red. I thought it was such a sexy, sort of very intriguing shade. So the shadow I'm using now is the Glitz and Glam shadow. Honestly, I didn't really see such pigment in this shade, although I did have to apply it a few times. So next off, I am using the Bling Bling shadow as highlighter, and you guys, this shadow was so pretty. So you guys, to finish off this eyeshadow look, I did have to reapply some of the shades, especially the Sparks, Pizzazz and Gem, just for a better, more precise sort of color. I did feel like because I blended it out so much that it kept sort of fading, but once I reapplied the color and didn't have to sort of blend it again, I felt like everything just sort of set into place and the pigment was so great. So to finish off the rest of this look, you guys, I will be applying my eyeliner. This eyeliner is such a great eyeliner. It is so amazing. I did review it in my last video, which I will link up on the screen right now, you guys. It was part of the Essence Cosmetics drugstore under £5 video, and that video was such a success. I loved every little bit of that video. All the products I purchased was so great, you guys, and it was literally mad because everything was under £5. How crazy is that? So the lashes I am using in this video is also the single lashes from Essence Cosmetics. You guys, these lashes are literally to die for. I am so obsessed with them, and I actually finished the whole packet, so I actually am buying a new one very soon because they are that good. So I decided to switch up the loose powder for a very pale Flormar Cosmetics compact pressed powder, and I feel like I just love the look so much more when I use it like this. So to finally finish off this look, I will be using the Technique Cosmetics bronzing palette. You guys that know me know I'm absolutely obsessed with Technique Cosmetics. I'm also going to be using the MAC highlighter palette, which is also one of my faves. And to finish off, setting my spray with some setting spray. The pigment on this palette was absolutely crazy. I keep on having to put on the red, but I feel like it was because I kept blending different shades in, so I don't know. I just feel like with the lashes on and everything else and the bottom eyeliner, which I normally don't do, you guys, I feel like it really completes this look. This Jaclyn Hill palette retailed for under £14. I ordered this palette on the Selfridges website and you do not regret it whatsoever. I am absolutely hyped about this palette. It is so good. Really loved all the shades. I didn't get to try the Berry Treasure unfortunately in this video because I just don't know where I would have sort of like fit it in. I think this is such a gorgeous palette. I do have another Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette to review and try on for you guys, and I can't wait to do that. I feel like this is just gonna be an excuse for me to order like so many more of these palettes because I know myself. I will be linking the palette down below in the description area, so if you I'm uploading on Tuesdays and Fridays now. I did try and upload once a week. That wasn't working out for me. I love filming, you guys, and when I don't film, I actually come down with a lot of anxiety and depression, and I feel like it's because I love filming so much that when I don't film, I genuinely don't feel like myself. Obliged to do the things that I love doing because I always feel 100% me and in such a better mood when I just cross those things out the list that I truly want to do. I'm so in love with this palette, seriously. Like, I'm really obsessed with it, and I know I keep saying it. And it's like, well, at least Kia, give a little bit of a review and stop saying you love it. But that's literally the only thing I can say because I do genuinely really freaking love it. Thank you so much for watching. Blurring out my words, like you'd think I haven't had coffee by now, but I have. I've had like 3. And I'm about to go and hit this video off and have a 4th. Sorry you guys, the video was interrupted by a phone call. But I hope to see you again on my next videos. I can't wait to film the next review. I'm really excited after this palette. So you guys, hit that big red subscribe button, turn notifications on, and give this video a big thumbs up. And you lovelies, I shall see you in my next videos.